Tropical Storm Kristine, also known as Trami internationally, is going to be one of those storms that are going to go down as not getting the hype a classic super typhoon gets, but definitely having the impacts that I feel like surprised a lot of people. From Naga City to Batangas, where these images are coming out of, to Manila, and even Cavite, where actually right there, famous baby bus right there just tore right apart. We have been seeing significant heavy rainfall and flooding from this storm system, and it shows that, you know, even these tropical storms, especially ones like this that are kind of just working their way along here, can drop an incredible amount of rainfall. In Naga City, we saw one location see over half a meter in 24 hours. This out of Batangas see nearly a half a meter, even over towards places like Casiguran, about 200 millimeters. In Sangli Point, that is in Cavite City, 140 millimeters. And remember, this is just in a 24-hour period. A lot of friends out there in Cavite City, and hopefully everybody is staying safe with this storm system. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing flooding in a lot of those places too. I mean, it's just due to the slow nature of this storm. And microwave imagery really can show you what we're talking about here. So the center of circulation, look at this. So it crossed right over Isabela, exited just around La Union. But look over towards Manila, Cavite, northern areas of Mindoro, so Batangas area too. You just see this flow persistently for over 24 hours. This training effect and those rain bands wrapping in around the backside of the storm system was something we were worried about. This storm having almost this donut shape with it, with a wide range of those winds extending out from the center. So of course we had the convection near the center that did bring some heavy rainfall across the Sierra Madre Mountains, even over towards La Union. Some significant storm surge reported into the Pangasinan area, but it was the range and those rain bands wrapping and around behind the storm too. Signal Force 2 still in place for Manila North, all the way out towards the islands out here in the Luzon Strait. But once again, it's really a lot about this rainfall, friends. The good news, you go back to the satellite picture, it is pulling away. Low-level center is now about 100 kilometers offshore towards the west. We still have all that convection still impacting places like Subic, extending back towards Pangasinan, but at least it is vastly improving conditions in some of these locations that saw the worst of the flooding from this storm system. Meanwhile, of course, we're tracking, Trami here, as it pulls off towards the west, could impact central areas of Vietnam. But at the same time, we're looking at the potential for another storm system developing in its wake. So first, Friday and the Saturday, improving conditions out here across the Philippines. But then we take a look at the broader picture. And of course, we have our storm system moving off here towards the west. But what I want to show you is this graphic right here. Another low developing out towards Guam. And this could bring some pretty nasty weather, especially towards Saipan. But you see the ECMWF here rolls this off towards, well, the Philippine Sea. Now, the ECMWF has been consistent on recurvature, which at the same time could pull the remnants of Kristine back towards the Philippines. So we could have a 1-2 punch in here with the storm towards north, storm towards the south. And I say that not in a hype nature. I say that in a truly concerning nature. Worried about this, and if it does develop, go back to the Guam National Weather Service. They are tracking Invest 98W just here towards the east of Guam. JMA, though, already tracking and already has a forecast on this, and they are calling it Kong-rey. It is a tropical storm at this time. They're expecting it to pass right over Guam with the right front impacting Saipan. Definitely some nasty weather to come out of that, and they expect this to intensify up to a severe tropical storm, maybe even a typhoon in the Philippine Sea. So with that said, of course, we're tracking our ongoing impacts from Trami here, but this is for next Tuesday, 29th. And the GFS showing potentially a near landfall here heading into Wednesday. ECMWF at least shows a recurvature, but then they pull a typhoon out towards Okinawa. At least both of the guidances do show at this time the storm coming off like this and kind of recurving at the last second. But if this cold surge and this ridge right here towards our east holds true, then it could kind of wander into the same track we just saw with with Kristine. So there is a multi potential here. I can't stress enough that we still have the impacts. We still have recovery ongoing with the storm, and we need to watch this next one. Of course, our friends in Guam and over towards Saipan. Yeah, it's already impacting you. I mean, we can even see the low-level center. It's a pretty ugly tropical storm. I'm surprised JMA upgraded it. But, I mean, it's already bringing that heavy weather across Saipan. Low-level center is right in here. Pretty exposed, to be honest with you. It's not the prettiest of storms. But it does have the potential of intensifying to a stronger storm system here. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. Heart goes out to everybody impacted by this, though. I mean, oof, just incredible images being seen. So, of course, be smart, stay safe out there, friends. You can see on the right side of the screen, this is posted at Western Pacific Weather on our Facebook page. We have a lot of graphics. Lex has been doing an amazing job keeping everybody posted with the latest information on this, so be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to check out some of our sponsors, Ground News, ground.news. I mean, I've been checking, what they have to say on the storm. They take multiple sources to even let you know if there's any political biases here. I'll put a link down below if you want to check them out. And yeah, number one thing, of course, though, at this time, guys, please stay safe out there. I know we say it a lot, but make sure help out your friends, your families, your neighbors, and make sure they are aware that there is a potential for another storm system. No hype, just facts that could happen heading in the next week. Hope you have a good day wherever you are.